Alrighty, so there's supposed to be a statue in between each of the columns, but unfortunately those disintegrated. You can see the remnants of the statues left. Not sure why some fell and others still have paint on them. So the temperature did drop to 96. Still feels like 106. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know if you can catch it. I can't even see my my screen in this brightness. I don't even have my sunglasses on just to try to see something. So hopefully you guys are liking this video. And if you are, please subscribe. And hopefully I've gotten this out in a reasonable time. It's video.
Video, okay. مين سي ما بوقف معاه. ما انا عارف انا بوقف معاه. خليك معاه ولا ينفعش.
Stop. So as you can see, I gave my phone to one of the guys there so he can go inside and videotape, but obviously we can't because it's behind ropes. He actually let me go underneath the rope, but of course if you're gonna let somebody do that or take your picture, keep in mind they are gonna ask you for donation or money. They'll just go like this, but it's worth it though for them to get behind the rope. Once again, we're behind enemy lines. That's good. That's good.
And all the place has excavated here between 1903 until 1906.
Wow. Okay, you're 5'2", so I'm gonna have to duck. That's cool. Oh, well, Egyptians shouldn't have been that tall. King Tut looked like he was.
What's wrong with him?
You still got room. You still got room. I'm hitting my head.
Ooh, pineapple here?
Or it could be dragon fruit. So it may sound ridiculous
Oh,
to bring an umbrella, but believe me, in this weather, it is not a bad idea. So it's quiet. Oh, nice little light here. But it kind of just smells like BO.
is that your fan?
Inside these tombs, we're gonna see always the King Ramses III in the front of his baby. Why he's in the front of his baby? Because his baby is still child and don't know about passing after life. So he's blessing him from the God to saving him while his journey after life. That's why you find him always in the front of him, blessing from the God to save him while his journey after life to go to saving over there. This is the King Ramses III. And always you'll find the son with one side head. The princess always with one side head. When you go down to the right hand side, you're gonna see the baby fetus in a small glass box. He never born. He was dying inside the mouth. And you didn't ask me why they buried the boy here, not in the Valley of the King.
Why did they bury him here?
That's a good question. The child always feels safe with who?
Huh?
The child
Yes?
feels safe with who?
Oh, the mother.
That's why they buried him.
Oh, okay.
That's answer your question. Okay.
Makes sense.
So, all the place here it was excavated by Italian archaeologist. His name is Belzoni.
Zoni.
Okay. Go ahead. And enjoy the color inside.
Okay, so this one's definitely worth it. We're literally the only ones here. The color's so. Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah, it's extremely quiet. We're the only ones in here. So apparently everybody wants to go to the Valley of the Kings, not necessarily the Valley of the Queens. The detail. Very impressive. I think this is one of the most altogether like intact that we've seen. Oh. That's kind of. Yes, you will actually. I can't even imagine if there was like 40, 50 people, this place would be so humid, like it's not already. Oh, jeez. Louise. I gotta duck down. tourist, you're better than that. Yes, definitely be respectful anytime you go to another culture.
If you learn anything from our videos, be respectful.
Yes. Now, traditionally, your men are supposed to wear pants, and women obviously long skirts, but it's and to cover your shoulders, but it's like 100, so shorts. These statues are beautiful, and you can tell the size by the people. Want to see the best picture? Here it is. This is our lunch place.
Stay here.
Ooh, that's very nice.
You can see the King Ramses II statue between the legs. If you take a look over here, you see the hole in the wall? There is 4 holes in the wall here and 4 holes in the wall here. Do you have any idea what they was using for?
Bathroom.
No. Aliens.
Ah,
That was for the flags for Upper and Lower Egypt. Upper Egypt is from Aswan to the Middle Egypt to Cairo. That's the Lower Egypt. Why? Because the river Nile is passing from the high points from Aswan. That's why it's Upper and Lower. And you are curious to know how they was built this huge pylon, right?
yes.
I told you they left something for us inside to let us know how they was built. Actually, under you, this is the original floor for the temple from granite stone. All the temple was granite stone floor, ground. But the government, we make a new floor, new floor.
Ah,
Okay. Come over here, please. If you take a look over there, they was start build the first 3 blocks over there, then start to make hell bricks or mud hell bricks. Then 100 worker was carrying the blocks above the mud hill and step by step building and make it the hell higher, step by step. You can see better from here.
okay. So this is what they use to build up
100
to
worker.
make that.
You know the pyramids, they was using like 2 million and 4 corner over there you can see there is different columns.
Yeah.
To give you idea how they was making the columns, it was a blocks and blocks and then they was polished like the rest of the columns.
Oh,
You see?
okay. Yes.
That was buried under the hill. That's why.
So was this never completed then?
Never completed, yeah.
Okay.
It was buried under the mud hill over here. Then inside, now we are going to see the small temple of the King Ramses III. What you saw his tomb, his beautiful tombs in the Valley of the King, the last tombs before Tutankhamun. This is his temple, and there is a magical thing inside. I hope still until now, the sun is passing from the ceiling, and they will let you hold in your hand. It's a nice picture, but I hope the sun is not good inside. Because someday it's gone before we go inside. You can see those are statues everywhere to the right and left hand side.
Behind the doors.
Oh, it's gone. Yesterday, the couple they have luck to see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we missed it. That's cool.
Before you're gonna see, you can take a look over here. You can see the King Ramses III. He burned incense as an offering for the sacred boat of the god Amra, what you saw it outside. You remember?
Yes.
And here you can see the table offering, the fruits, pomegranate, apple, banana, guava, and you can see here the lotus flower which they was squeezing to get in the incense and the perfume from it. And behind you also, you can see the same is bearing incense as an offering for the sacred bowl of the god Amra. And you can see here the grape and the banana, pomegranate, apple, and palm trees. And in this hand you can see it boiling beer or the wine. He was having wine and beer in the ancient time. So the first people, he did the wine and the beer.
There you go.
So, in the front of you over there, this is Ramses II. Beautiful wife, the Queen Nefertari, the beloved one. Always you'll find her between his legs or beside his legs. That's from one piece of the burnt stone, and it's about like 500 tons.
Wow.
This is the 134 column. Can you please account just how many columns to the right and left hand? And the King Tutmosis III had removed it over here. You remember I told you about it? Do you know what is the meaning of the obelisk or why they built it inside the temple?
No.
Okay, I tell you something. Have you ever seen a church without church tower?
A what?
Church without church tower?
No.
Have you seen a mosque without mineral?
No.
This is the same. The obelisk, that's mean there is a god to worship in the area. At the top of the obelisk, there was glazing with gold and silver mixed together. That when the sun of the god passing above the obelisk make reflection and let the other people on the other side know there is a place to worship in this area. And if you take a look at the top of the obelisk, you can see they carved the Vulcan god or the god horse, right?
Yes.
Do you have any idea why they choose the Vulcan as a god? You know what is this?
Joining to make.
Yeah. In the ancient time, they didn't have any cement to build, right? They just have natural thing, wood, trees, and mud. Here they was putting a piece of wood, and then they was boiling the water in the wood. That would go inside the wood, expand and connect the stone together. Then they was putting mud, then a piece of block, then connected again with a piece of wood, then continue. That's why all the stuff stay long and thousands of years. But you know where we meet? You know our moot next to him. You can see the god Amra wearing the double crown for our lower Egypt.
ما تكذبش عليه، مش هيقول لهم معلومه صحيحه الا مرات في النت يصدقوه.
Nice couple. It's cool. Hi.
That is our tour guide, Aladdin. He has been awesome. He's creating a website for tour guides and said if we share it, he'll give us 15% off anybody that wants to use it. So that should be in one of these videos, if not this video. if I ever get to upload it. Planning hide and go seek.
This is the boat of the aliens that takes you from one galaxy to the other.
That was the last ancient aliens that we saw. But these blocks are seriously super huge. Alright, so as you can see from the video and the pictures, that was actually a security guard that allowed us to go on the statues and take our pictures, and it was $10 US actually. He was the only one that actually asked for US money, which is good because I'm running out of Egyptian pounds. But that's something to think about when you come in. Even the security guards will let you go on the monuments for a couple extra bucks. We only went on the bases, we didn't go on anything on the top, so we're still trying to be respectful. Alright, so that was the temple. We have another one that we're going to right after this. After I drink a gallon of water.
And if you take a look at the next picture to the left-hand side, in 1862, you can see the whole temple was buried under the mud. You can see only the head of the statue from here. Take a look. Only the head of the statues. It's like 5-6 meters, not hill.
So all of this was under.
If you take a look over there, you can see the other obelisk. You remember where?
Oh, it's in Paris.
Yes, right. That's good. And you can see there's 6 statues for different position and different stone belong for the King Ramses II. And if you take a look at the first pylon up there at the top, you can see how decorated by the King Ramses II riding his chariot, and he's fighting in Kadesh battle in Syria.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Kadesh battle, Syria.
Oh yeah, the dog hands, but that's probably where the shade was.
If you take a look to the right hand side, you can see the Sphinx Avenue route, which is 3 kilometers connected between Luxor Temple and Karnak Temple, what I was telling you about. Anyway, I finish explaining, and I will give you free time so you can go inside it and have some picture over there. See it? Inside to the left hand side.
Oh, yes.
I told you always you'll find here between or next.
Right there. One piece of granite to make each statue. That's crazy.
Take a look up there. You can see this mosque has built above the temple. While the temple was buried under the mud, they was using the columns of the temple to build the mosque. If you go inside the mosque from the other side, you're gonna see the columns and the carve of the temple inside the mosque. This was the entrance door in the passing time. The people was coming from here while the temple was buried under the mud and going inside the temple from here. But now the government make the entrance from the other part. It's still working until now. It's like about 500 years old. We are Ramses II.
Just
And
up
he
forward
was
is that
holding
military.
a sword in his hand like he's gonna fight the war. Es en Amun.
Que fue casado con Nefertiti y tuvieron 6 hijas. Y Akenatón no tuvo herederos varones. Se casó con una mujer secundaria.
On the other side over here, this is the king Amenhotep III, and with the face of the god Amon-Ra. He taken the face of the god Amon-Ra, King Amenhotep III.
It was just on one level.
Over here, this is 47 tones. Okay. There was painting above the ancient Egyptian carved to hide it.
Wow.
You see the empire,
Yeah, yeah.
Roman Empire, yeah. And over there, you can see the high priest from the Roman.
Yeah, and
See
over
how the
there.
painting was falling down. And you see when they start to making columns like the ancient Egyptian, they make columns made in China, not like the huge of the ancient Egyptian.
Yeah, they got these from Wish.
So you heard about Alexander the Great, right?
Yes.
Alexander the Great, when he came to Egypt here, he didn't have a real blood to rule Egypt. So what he did, he let the high priest build for him a chamber inside, and they carved him like the ancient Egyptian king, so he can have the respect from the ancient Egyptian people and he can rule them. And they carved him while he is offering for the gods, so he can have for sure the respect from the Egyptian people. Okay? I will show you how he looked like. The same there.
Excuse me.
How he looked like Alexander the Great. He looked like typical Egyptian king. and he taken the blessing from the god Horus, and he given him the key of the life, that's a symbol of long life. And you can see he make different offering for the god Amra over there.
Wow, I didn't know he tried to be Egyptian.
Over here in this cartouche, this is the name of Alexandria city. Alexandria in Cairo. That's the name taken from Alexander because he has built Alexandria city. And behind you, you can see he's making sacrifices, offering the bulls, and many of different offering here for the sacred boat of the god Amra. And here he was boiling incense, perfume, and oil for the sacred boat of the god Amra, like the offering, because it was the most important offering, the incense and the perfume. That's why you see the lotus flower here, because the lotus flower they were squeezing and getting the incense and the natural oil and the perfume. Okay, follow me please. See here also was taken the scepter of the country from the god Amra, and the god Amra standing again with his foot.
And last but not least, this is Sphinx Avenue at the Luxor Temple.
Yes.
The statues go all the way down, and they came all the way there. So the King's boat, is that what it is? Aladdin is not with us, and I was kind of just letting him explain everything since I can't remember or pronounce a lot of the names, so I figured he would do a better job than me. Oh, bent a little. But this was Luxor. I don't know how far it goes, honestly.
I think you said it connected the two temples or something. Connect something. We'll let you know.
Wow, that is very far. Alrighty.
If you want us to walk all of that, give us 3,000 likes. Smash that like button.
and we'll walk all the way down there.
And see where it goes.
Yes. So this is the last thing that we're doing. I know this video is very long. I'm not sure if I'm doing one video or breaking it up into two, probably just one. I just need to find Wi-Fi to be able to upload these videos. But so far, the only thing that we have left today is to get back to the train and take the sleeper car back to Cairo, where tomorrow we're going on another adventure where we're going to the actual pyramids. It's another all-day excursion in another 100-degree weather. The highest I saw it was 102 today, and it felt like 130. He said, Aladdin said 2 months ago, it actually was 130, and their tourist season starts now, like towards the end of September, and then it just builds up, obviously, because it's not as hot. So if you're looking to come end of September or after, or you're going to get 130 degree Fahrenheit I don't know what that is in Celsius.
55 degrees Celsius. he said.
55, 56, yes. So we're not going to bore you with a train ride home since we already well documented the train ride here. Quick note: the driver that did get us to the second train station did all that in a standard van while smoking a cigarette. That was extremely impressive. But for